Welcome to the showcase for Slime Project number 6, aka the Choco Tentacle Shroom. For this particular slime project, it was sort of an impromptu project because I was watching this artist, streaming artist, ShanChan, and she was doing some commissions for a project that was inspired by a little exchange of drawings that she had done with a friend of hers that they would draw drawing themselves as mushroom characters. And so she had so much fun doing that, she wanted to do more of them, but she needed ideas. So she said, okay, well, I'll just do these simple little mushroom commissions that people can, donate a certain amount, either donate a certain amount or give, a couple of gift subs or whatever. And I'll, add you to the list of these mushroom drawings. And the quick, simple mushroom drawings, as you can see, there's not a whole lot going on in the image itself, and they're all drawn on a 500 by 500 canvas, so they're fairly relatively small drawings, small simple drawings, and she was trying to work on her efficiency to be able to knock out these drawings as quickly as possible. And the result was, as you can see in the image in the top middle of the screen, that's the original image that she drew. And that was the commission. This is my commissioned image. And I gave her the prompting of, my original character is a chocolate slime. So your challenge is to draw a mushroom based on a chocolate slime, but with tentacles, right? So a chocolate slime with tentacles as a mushroom. And this is what she came up with. Quick prompt, and it actually turned out to be rather fun. A fun drawing just to watch her drawing it, because it was a much different prompt from a lot of her other drawings, which were more, a lot of them were more humanoid characters, and some of them were just kind of like a crystal mushroom, that was just kind of beautiful little thing. But, for this one, it was just kind of really out there compared to a lot of the other ones, especially when I asked for tentacles, and she's like, oh, what kind of tentacles? What do I do for tentacles? And because there's really all different kinds of tentacles you could have drawing on this. And I was actually imagining more of the slender tendril of tentacles that might have come more from the base of the stem, like roots. But she ended up going full octopus tentacles. And there's even 8 of them. She didn't intentionally do 8 of them. She just ended up with 8 of them. So yeah, that was a fun little writing prompt. And then once I finally received the image, I was like, you know what? I am in need of a new project. I was going to draw up my next project after I finished slime number 4, animating slime number 4. But here's a new image, and it is, yet again, a chocolate slime, so it fits into my MO of advancing my slime projects. And this is definitely a drawing that I myself would never have come up with or never have done. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to challenge myself, because this is just a singular image. I'm going to challenge myself to take this image, convert this singular image into a model image by, basically cutting it up, filling in the blanks in order to create all the necessary overlaps that I would need for articulation purposes, and then take that new model image and import it into Live2d Cubism, and rig it up for animations, as well as being able to use it as a VTuber model, which is what you're seeing on the screen right now. Both the animated version that I have there underneath the descriptions, as well as me using it as a VTuber model. Now, obviously, compared to my other projects, this one has a much smaller face, and the focus is not so much on the face as it is on the body. Having all of these, glitched out there a bit, but having all of these, different body elements, and so adding the movement into it was kind of interesting. the extra elements that I was focusing on in this project was the tentacles, and then the little drips of chocolate that were coming off the top there. You can see that as I move my head a little bit, they kind of shake and wobble a little bit, like they're actually, you know, like they're actually dripping, right? So that it proved to be a bit of a challenge to work with something I hadn't worked elements that I hadn't worked with before, and I think it turned out rather well. I did have to redraw. I drew in a new mouth for it because I couldn't really articulate much with the simple mouth that was in the original drawing. I had to sort of blend in the front tentacle there, that was kind of a little too separated from the rest of the body, and then the crossover tentacles that were just kind of wrapping around one another. I had to separate them out and just put the one behind and the one in front. But other than that, like I tried to keep things as close to the original image as possible, and I think I was able to do that, and ShanChan was exhilarated to see a drawing that she had done being brought to life, that she didn't even think that was a possibility, and here it is. So yeah, thank you for witnessing the showcase.